going on? Ken Raider here for RayderSports. How are we doing tonight? So we talked about how Vince McMahon might buy the XFL back, and we can once again have the XFL in our lives. Now tonight, big news just hit that the NHL Players Association Executive Board has voted in favor of the 24-team playoff proposal, and that is the first step back towards hockey and us crowning a 2020 Stanley Cup champion. I am completely psyched at this, and you should be too if you're a hockey fan. This is just absolutely awesome. More teams, more games, and let's break down how this is going to work. First, the playoffs are going to start with the top 4 seeds having a tournament. We don't know where the games are going to be played, but we know Boston, Tampa Bay, Washington, and Philadelphia are going to be the first 4 seeds. They're going to play in a tournament between the 4 of them for 3 games so that the teams can come in fresh and not have to be stuck on the bye doing nothing, taking on teams who have already played. Now, the top 4 teams in the West will be the Blues, the Avalanche, the Knights, and the Stars. Even the Stars get the 4 seed over the Islanders due to point percentage. Now, the 5-12 game, which will be a best-of-3 series from here, would be the Penguins and the Canadiens. The Penguins lead the season series 2-1. The 8-9 would be the Toronto Maple Leafs up against the Columbus Blue Jackets. They split their season series and had 1 game that was canceled due to the pandemic. And the next game is the 6th seed will be the Carolina Hurricanes taking on the 11th seed, the New York Rangers. Now, upset city right here because the Rangers swept the season series against the Canes in 3-0. And the final game for the Eastern Conference, the 7-10, will be the New York Islanders taking on the Florida Panthers. And the Islanders won this series 3-0. So if you're a fan of New York hockey, guess what? You just got a great draw. Teams that you've swept already. 5-12, Oilers, Blackhawks. Blackhawks actually won this series, so there could be another potential upset. At least the Blackhawks have been able to take on the Oilers fairly well. 8-9, series tied 1-1. I believe that's wrong. I think that's the one I did get wrong, and I think that was the typo. I think it was 2-1 in favor of the Flames, but I'm not quite sure. 6-11 in the West, Predators and Coyotes. Now, this series season series was tied 1-1, so that's going to be another interesting one to watch. I'm completely psyched to see that. The Coyotes finally back in the playoffs. And the 7-10 game in the best of 3, the Vancouver Canucks and the Minnesota Wild. The Wild won this season series in 2-1. So in a best of 3, you got the idea. And then it all gets bracketed from there. The Penguins and Canadiens would play the 4 seed, which right now would be the Flyers. The Maple Leafs and the Blue Jackets would play Boston. Hurricanes and Rangers, the winner of that would play the Capitals if seeding stays. And the Islanders and Florida would play Tampa in the East. And in the Western Conference, the same thing would apply. The Oilers and the Blackhawks would play the Stars. The winner of the Flames and Jets would play the Blues. The winner of the Predators and Coyotes would play the Golden Knights. And the winner of the Vancouver Canucks and Minnesota Wild would play the Colorado Avalanche. If this tournament isn't based on seeding and just to get the top 4 teams ready to go. So, guys, comment below who wins this 24-team Super Stanley Cup. Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Ken Raider, and I'm signing.